Hello, everyone, and welcome to an episode of Woman Rising TV. My name is Joanne Amaya, and it has been quite some time since I have made a video on our Woman Rising TV channel, so I'm grateful and honored to be here. And we are celebrating International Women's Day tomorrow, March 8th, 2017. The theme for this International Women's Day is to be bold. And I know that so many of us are feeling this passion, this activism inside of us to get, to be, and to embody boldness, to use our voices, to really use ourselves, every action, every choice we make to be the change that we want to see in this world, to, really, as Brené Brown says, to really dare greatly into our boldness. That's what's being asked of us. So you're not alone. There's many of us who are really claiming this part of who we are. And in this process, it's incredibly important for us as women, especially those of us in the Western world who are incredibly privileged to live the lives that we do, to have choice, to really be emissaries of love, to have freedoms, that we also acknowledge and honor the women who came before us, the women who really paved the path for us to really stake our claim in the earth and use our sense of love, because that really is the ultimate feminine gift, to really use our love to create change on this planet. So there are so many women throughout history that we could presence here at this time. I just wanted to speak to a few women that sort of came to my mind as I was thinking about this video, and I wrote a couple of them down so I didn't forget anyone. But really, we can go all the way back, thousands of years, to the priestesses of temples, the priestesses of Isis, the priestesses of Artemis, of Mary Magdalene, those women who were completely devoted to the goddess in all of her forms, and people would travel from all over to visit these temples, to visit these women who would heal and bring remembrance to each person. So from those priestesses to women like Cleopatra, and then all the way, really into more of the industrialized times, women like Sojourner Truth and Harriet Tubman, who fought for freedom, who fought to end slavery. And, International Women's Month and Women's Day is really about acknowledging and honoring all women. All women. There is no division, no race that can divide us, no religion that can divide us, no socioeconomics that can divide us, that we are all one, and that we need each other and the love that really comes through us to be so present right now and alive right now. Then we have Emmeline Pankhurst, who was one of the real strong suffragettes who helped women to receive the right to vote. We, of course, have Rosa Parks. We have Malala in Pakistan, who was, wow, her story is unbelievable, shot in the head on a bus, and how women are treated in India and a lot of other countries. And she really took a stand for women and said, no more. We have Frida Kahlo. We have Ellen DeGeneres, who really, Frida Kahlo, who really sparked creativity and sexuality and freedom of self. And Ellen DeGeneres, who really brought that forth through gay and lesbian rights. So there's so many phenomenal women. Coretta Scott King. I mean, you could just go on and on. These are just a couple that I was kind of feeling in the collective. And so I just want to bring them into our awareness and bring forth all the other women who are in our history books, who are phenomenal women who I did not name, and all the women who didn't make those history books, who created change and transformation, who used the heart and soul of who they are to bring forth in their boldness massive freedom. So I just want us to take a moment to close our eyes, to place our hands over our heart, Mm. And to really acknowledge and honor the women who came before us, that they broke down barriers, they broke down ceilings, they broke down societal and cultural expectations and theories so that we could have the freedoms that we have now. And so taking a moment to really give gratitude for all the names we know, for all the women whose names we do not know, for the women maybe in your own family, in your own feminine lineage, really thanking them right now. Knowing that we stand upon their shoulders, that we get to relish in all that they created and shifted for us. And as we breathe in gratitude, I also ask that we call forth all the women right now in the world who don't have the freedoms yet that we do, who still struggle for freedom of their bodies, freedom to respect the god or goddess that they desire, who do not yet have financial freedom, who walk for miles and miles every day for water, who are violated, who are sold into sex trafficking, who are sold into marriage. All these women, we call on you and we pray for your freedom, your sovereignty, and we acknowledge in the best way that we can, because we do not live your life and your circumstances, we acknowledge all that it takes for you to survive every single day. And we send you love, love and love and love from our hearts. May it land in yours. And may you know that there are so many of us who are fighting and supporting your ultimate freedom, that you are seen and honored and respected. And so bringing your hands to prayer in front of you with your thumbs hitting your chest, bowing your head. And we offer a prayer for peace. And for those of you who know it, you can chant along. For those you don't, the words are Om Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings be free and at peace in this world and all worlds. So breathing in and out. Breathing in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May our voices be heard. May they flow on the wings of the air that surrounds us. and travel around the globe to create freedom and peace for all beings, especially women and girls on this day. And so it is, and so mote it be. And so bringing your hands down and opening your eyes, remembering that you have the opportunity to be bold. And so I'm including on right below this video, you can see a whole bunch of nonprofit organizations that I've included for you to donate to, that specifically their work is geared towards women and girls. So please, from the goodness of your heart, donate whatever it is that you have so that there's more education, there's more prevention, there's more people doing women's work around the world. Continuing to pray is always really important. Doing that Om Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. When I was doing it right now, all of a sudden the winds picked up and I felt like we were really creating a really sound consciousness to change the currents that are happening right now. And other couple things that you can do over this next day, of course, gathering with other women, sharing from your heart, sharing boldly, being vulnerable, sharing what it is that you wish to do to bring more impact into the world. And of course, always putting your feet on Mother Earth, the great woman, the great mother, letting her hold you so that you can continue to be bold and rise up together. Because that's what we are doing as women rising, as women rising together to be bold, to create change. And so we celebrate all women from the past and all women in the present and all those women who will come after us. We honor you on this International Women's Day. Blessed be, and thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Woman Rising TV. So much love to you. So much love as we rise together.